This man kidnapped his own daughter and kept her as his prisoner for over 24 years. This is Josef Fritzl, and in 1966, he had a daughter named Elizabeth. Throughout her years growing up, Josef subjected her to abuse and grew very controlling of her. When Elizabeth turned 18, she planned to move away and start a new life on her own. When Josef found out about her plan, he came up with a way to make sure she'd never escape. One day, Josef convinced Elizabeth to help him with something in the basement, and when she agreed, he attacked her and knocked her unconscious. When Elizabeth woke up, she found herself in an unfamiliar place. Josef had secretly spent months building a makeshift living area in the basement of their own home. Josef then forced Elizabeth to write fake letters to her family, claiming she ran away from home. For years, Josef assaulted Elizabeth and even forced her to birth his children. Elizabeth gave birth to a total of 7 children during the 24 years she was imprisoned. 3 of the children were kept underground with her, 3 were taken by Josef to raise upstairs with his wife, and 1 unfortunately died shortly after birth. In 2009, one of Elizabeth's children fell ill, and Elizabeth managed to convince Josef to let her take her child to the hospital. Surprisingly, Josef agreed, and for the first time in 24 years, Elizabeth experienced the freedom of the outside. The first opportunity she got, Elizabeth immediately found a police officer and told him everything that happened. Josef was arrested, and Elizabeth and her children were finally free. Following his trial, Josef was found guilty of multiple different crimes and sentenced to life in prison.